Hello, my dear ones. Welcome to another exciting week of learning and exploring new and interesting things. And this week, we are going to learn about the tiny little creatures walking or flying around you. You find them out in the fields, in the gardens, and some even inside our homes. Did you guess what they are? They are called insects. We find them everywhere, in our gardens, on trees, on plants, and on flowers, and inside our homes. There are hundreds of trillions of insects around the world. Wow, isn't that amazing? Some big, some are small, some have wings, and some don't. What do they have in common? Insects have an exoskeleton or outer shell cover like a hard coat to protect them. All the insects have a pair of antennae. Antennae are like their sense organs. Antennae are also known as feelers. They use it to find food, find their way around, sense other insects. They can also sense smell and sound through their antennae. The insect body has three parts known as the head, thorax, and abdomen. Head, thorax, and abdomen. And all insects have 6 legs. Not all of them can fly, thankfully. Some have wings and some don't. If they have wings, then they have 2 pairs of them. For some insects, their wings also act as sense organs. They can sense the wind and environment and can also make sounds by flapping their wings. The cricket is one such insect. It makes a loud sound by rubbing its wings together. Listen to this. The sound you hear at night is made by crickets. But for the sound and noise, crickets are not harmful. But then there are some insects which can hurt us or annoy us. Bugs, like the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are flying insects. They can bite and annoy us. We all know how a mosquito bite feels like. They also spread diseases like malaria and dengue and quite a few more. So children, stay safe from mosquitoes. Cockroaches can be equally annoying, which can cause diseases and are disgusting to look at. They live in the drains and dark corners and come out in the dark to feed on leftover food on your tables and kitchen sinks. Do everything to keep them away from your homes. Keep the drains closed and do not leave food at night. And maybe use the repellents if you think they work. What other insects do we see in our homes? The ants. Ants are not really harmful, though they can bite and annoy us. They come inside our homes looking for food and carry huge loads of food back to their ant homes underground and share it with their other ants in the colony. And yes, they live in colonies, make tunnels underground to live in, and push the soil up outside to make their homes. And that's how they make anthills. By tunneling underground, they loosen the soil and help the plants grow better. So ants are good for the environment. One more thing. Ants do not carry loads on their backs. They use their mandibles in front of their mouths to grip their food and loads. One more insect we find inside our homes are the Houseflies. Houseflies are very annoying and can even cause diseases because they fly over garbage and dirt and then sit on our food. So make sure your surroundings are clean and hygienic and keep the flies away. Now, let's meet one of the most important insects, the honeybee. Like the ants, the honeybees also live in colonies and work together to bring nectar from the flowers to their hives. The hives are the homes of bees where they store all the nectar they bring from the flowers. And all the stored nectar turns into honey we all love. Without the bees, we will not get honey. The bees not only give us honey, but also help pollination. When the bees hop from one flower to another flower, it helps the flowers to pollinate, and that gives us fruits, vegetables, crops, which in turn helps grow more trees. Many of the fruits and vegetables we eat only grow because of the bees. Like the bees, there are other useful insects. The earthworms. They are crawlies which help the farmers. Earthworms are the world's unsung heroes. They loosen and mix up the soil for the farmers. Earthworms burrow through the soil, creating pathways that allow oxygen and water through the soil. And that's why they are known as the farmer's best friends. And then there are the ladybugs. They are also very helpful to the farmers and gardeners. These tiny little flying insects protect the plants by feeding on the harmful insects that eat up the plants. They look beautiful and are also called ladybirds. But they are not birds, they are insects. But I think the most beautiful insects are the butterflies. Remember, we saw the beautiful butterflies in the garden? Let's look at them a little more closer. They are so beautiful with their colorful wings. Did you know that they change from wiggly caterpillars into butterflies? Isn't that amazing? Butterflies also help pollination as they hop from flower to flower. There are so many creepy crawlies or insects that we could learn about. Look around your garden or even your potted plants. You are sure to find an insect. We will learn more about them as we go. I want you to share with me about the insects that you have seen or known. And I will meet you in the next session with another interesting topic.